Hello. Welcome back. It's kind of like the last episode of Attack on Titan, making y'all wait for the final part. But I don't know, law school finals have kind of been hitting. My last one's tomorrow, and I just needed something to, get relaxed before it. I don't know how well I'll do on it. But yeah, let's continue with this. I've played some more games since let me turn this down for me and then turn it up for y'all. But let's see, there's some games I've played since I've added more games. Like I haven't played Bandicoot since, or like I played Bandicoot before, Crash Bandicoot before, Bloodborne before. I've played Destiny 2 before, but I played Unbeatable, but Dungeon Siege, up. I've played. So let's do. I just finished Dead Space remake. Um, it was fine. It was pretty fun. Um, it was very easy. I played on hard mode up until the end. I never had any real issues. I hope that doesn't keep doing that. But the story was whatever. The lore was pretty interesting. Like I did occasionally read audio logs and stuff like that. But combat was fun enough. I think I would have enjoyed the combat more if I was on PC, just because it's a relatively aim intensive game where you kind of have to hit your shots. But I still enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty fun. Went by pretty quick. I beat it pretty quick. It took me only 10 hours. But yeah, pretty fun game. It's between a 3.5 and a 4. A little overrated, I think. This game gets a lot of love that I don't know if it really deserves. Like, it's a good game, but people are acting like it's like the best thing ever. Although 4.2, that's pretty close to what I gave it. I do want to go back and play Dead Space 2 and 3. I have played Dead Space 2 before. This is going to be so annoying. What if I just like go here? Like change it there. But played it on PS3 over a decade ago, probably at this point. And I loved it. I remember loving this game, so I'm excited to go back to it. I do have it on PS3. That's where I'll play it. I never played Dead Space 3. I played the demo, but I do want to check it out because I know it's meant to be co-op and you're fighting humans. But yeah, Dead Space, I enjoyed it overall. Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, I'm kind of playing this right now. I've kind of put it on the back burner. But I've played like the first area a decent amount, probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I love the Sly series. If you've seen the previous ones or if you know me, Sly 2 is my second favorite game of all time from a purely subjective standpoint. But what is it's like the PS3 version. Okay. But yeah, it seems pretty fun so far. Case of the Golden Idol is a puzzle mystery game. It's simple. It's fun. It's really short, and it's an easy 1,000 gamer score if you have Game Pass. Just look up the solutions. You don't have to actually like figure them out. But I did the first, I think there's 12 or 11 missions. I think I did the first maybe 8 or 9, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna look up the rest of them. And that's what I did. But still, really, really fun puzzle game. I'd give it a try if you're on Game Pass. Would you? If you're not into these kind of games, there's no reason to pay for it. But if you have Game Pass, there's really no excuse. Just check it out. Jedi Survivor. I've dropped this game. I think I got 4 hours into it, and I was just bored out of my mind. And I looked up online, and it's like, yeah, the story kind of sucks in this game. Like, the gameplay didn't really feel that good. Because it's meant to be like a Dark Souls style. Like, I played the original, and I remember kind of liking the original, but I mean, this one did not hold me at all. The different like lightsaber styles didn't really do anything for me. So yeah, I dropped it. I will not be going back to this. I think there will be a third game. Maybe I'll try to beat it then, but for the near future, no chance. Destiny 2, I played this at launch, and they have since taken out all of the launch content for this game. Like the original campaign's not in this game anymore, which is crazy. I thought of going back and playing it. A friend of mine wanted me to go back and play it, but dude, I don't know. It's just it's installed for me right now on Steam, taking up 160 gigabytes. I don't know, maybe I'll try it again sometime. I think they just announced like this huge expansion for it. But yeah, I have no interest in going back anytime soon. It is cool though. Destiny is a pretty unique game. It's the best first person MMO, I think, that you could play out there. That's all I can really say about it. I don't know too much about its systems. Crash Bandicoot, I have played Crash Bandicoot both on PlayStation 1 and the remastered version. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm surprised it like kind of has the kind of following it has. But Crash Team Racing, I love Crash Team Racing, but I've only played Bandicoot 1 and Crash Team Racing. The game's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Bloodborne the Old Hunters, played this in 2020. My friend who loves Bloodborne, I think it's his favorite game of all time, either first or second. But he let me play the Old Hunters on his account, and I used his build, and I smoked it. I beat Orphan of Kos on my first try. It's one of my greatest achievements, I guess you can call it. Definitely a highlight for me, but it was cool kind of doing it next to him. And him, I don't know if he was jealous, but I don't know. I remember it being good. I don't remember too much about it except the Orphan of Kos fight. And I think Lawrence, the first vicar, he took me the most, like probably 5 or 6 tries. But yeah, Bloodborne, great game. I've already talked about it. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, I played this for an hour. Seems pretty bare bones. I played it for an hour and I'm like, okay, have I played the whole game? That's kind of how I was feeling. I've not gone back to it since. Probably played this a couple months ago. But yeah, did not impress me. Somerville, I just beat, got all the achievements. It's pretty mid. It's short. It's supposed to be like a story-driven game where you do puzzles. There's no real combat. And it is short. You can beat this in 3 hours. And I got all the achievements in like 3.5, 4 hours. But this would be like a cooler movie than it would be a game. I don't know. I remember seeing this. I think Xbox unveiled this game. And I was excited for it because it looked cool. And I finally got around to playing it. And, you know, it's whatever. Blueprints. Blueprints was really cool. It didn't hook me at first. I'm like, okay, this game's way too random. And it kind of is your first like 10, 15 days. But once you start unlocking permanent buffs and figuring out like how you should structure your mansion, it did kind of click. And I think I beat my first run on day 24. And it's funny because the previous day, day 23, I was 4 steps short of beating it. So luckily I was able to beat it in the next run. And that's all I really wanted out of this game was to beat it, you know, move on to the next game. It took this dude 23 days. So yeah, 23, 24, that's probably about on average. If you don't look anything up, probably, you know, how long it would take. But no, I liked it. It's fun. The puzzles are really, really fun. Little brain teasers. But there's a lot more this game has to offer. So, you know, should I give it a higher rating for that or just based on what I played? Maybe it does deserve a 4.5. A 5? I don't know. Maybe. Like a 4 to a 5, I have no issues with if you were to give it that. 3.9 is a little lower than I expected, especially since this game got so much glaze, but that could be working against it. People, you know, leaving reviews saying this game did live up to expectations, which is fine. But yeah, I thought it was a fun game. The concept is unique enough. Keeps you... And yeah, again, those first 10 days are rough. So I bet a lot of the negative reviews are like, yeah, you know, they only got like a couple days in. 30 hours, 7 hours, 16 hours. Who knows? But yeah, fun game. And again, if you have Game Pass or PS Plus, just give it a try. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. You know me and Metroidvanias. I hate them. I beat this one, and that is a pretty glowing recommendation. But it's funny. This game, you can. This is one of the first games where I could definitely tell. You know. Okay, I think this is like too low now. One of the first games where I could tell, they didn't have enough time to fully finish it, because some of like the audio mixing and there's like some timing issues are really apparent as the game goes on. I think if they had more time, they could polish that out more. Now, how much could they polish it out? I don't know, but it was fun. I like that it's a kind of combo reliant system, but yeah, it's fun. Story, who gives a shit? It was whatever. But there are like some parkour challenges in this game that are pretty tough, but they're fun. And again, the movement's good in this game. It's annoying. It does what every other Metroidvania does. It tries to like, for some reason, fast travel is, you can't just go to anywhere from anywhere on the map. You have to go to a fast travel point, which is so annoying. And they're so far spaced, like they're spaced apart just far enough to be a hindrance to where you need to go at any given point. But again, it's fine. I beat it. Again, that should be a glowing recommendation. I'm surprised 9 Souls isn't on here. I don't think 9 Souls I've talked about yet. Okay, never mind. It's definitely. But 9 Souls I played and I dropped. I didn't like it. I think this is a better game than 9 Souls. Or maybe I was just burnt out after one Metroidvania, trying to play another one right after. Unbeatable White Label. This just got its 1.0 release, I think. I've only played the demo, which was available for the longest time. Yeah, 2021. So I don't know why. I mean, I've played the demo. I've not played the actual game, but it looks cool. It's a simple rhythm game. And then Dungeon Siege. I don't know if I've talked about this yet, but I played it. I got, I think, a third of the way through the game, and I dropped it because it's really repetitive. It is a really repetitive game, and it's good. In what it's repeating is good, but man, I don't need 10, 12 more hours of this game, however long it takes to get done with it. But it was fine. It's, and God, it is monotonous at some point. Maybe I should drop it down to a 3. Yeah, well. Okay. And then yeah, I've just added random games, so I'm gonna talk about those. But game title. Now we ended at tie 3. So now we're on to the U's. So yeah, we'll finish this, and then we will finish this, and then I'll talk about like what I'm playing really quick, talk about the backlog, maybe just in passing, because this video is going to be pretty long, I think. Oh shit. Okay. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Played this on PS3. But the thing is, there's this as well. Fate of Two Worlds. What's the difference? I don't know. I don't know if there is a difference. I assume there is, because I think I may have actually played this instead. But I have played, no, I definitely played this one on Steam. But I may have played this one on PS, I don't know, whatever. MVC3, it's really fun. It's button masher friendly. That's why I liked it. The only kind of tournament games I enjoy watching is like Tekken recently. But I played this in college the most. And in college, it was this and Dragon Ball FighterZ. And I would watch these two a lot. I played FighterZ, admittedly, way more than this. But no, it's a fun game. Not very balanced, but that's like every Marvel vs. Capcom, I think. So yeah, really fun fighting game. Ultimate Spider-Man. This is on PS2, the version I played. I still have it, my childhood copy, which is sick. There's a really cool limited edition of this game on PS2 with Venom on the cover instead. But this game's cool because it was the first Spider-Man game and Spider-Man 2 that I had originally. I like the web swinging in this one a lot. It's a little clunky at first, but when you get used to it, it's fun. The art direction is fantastic. It looks like a comic book, which is awesome. The cutscenes will go in and out of panels, which is really fun. Combat was pretty repetitive, if I remember correctly, but getting to play as Venom as well was also really, really cool. But yeah, awesome game. Ultra Kill. I don't think I've beaten Ultra Kill. This 5 may be a little preemptive. I don't know how far I've gotten in Ultra Kill, but I don't think the full game's out. It's been a while since I've played it. But man, it's fun. It's fast. It's it can be difficult. Like, I don't know. Have I played it enough to give it a 5-star rating? Maybe not. Now that I'm thinking of it, I don't think I've played it nearly enough. I'm trying to remember like what I've played. I feel like I may have gotten halfway through. I don't think I've played it enough to actually give it like a 5-star. Now it is fun. It was super fun what I played, but I may need to like play this a little bit more. Now, do I think it'll stay at a 5? Probably, but it's a little unfair. Uncharted. Played these played these last semester, winter of 2024. Played all of them and got all the achievements in all of them, except for Golden Abyss. Golden Abyss, I have it on Vita. I tried playing it on Vita. It runs like absolute shit. So I got like an hour into it, and that was it. So that's all I have to say about Golden Abyss. I don't know really anything about it, but let's start with Uncharted 1. This game is still fun. It's still fun enough. It was rough playing it on Crushing. And the trophies are very similar between every game, I think, except Golden Abyss. But, you know, beat the game on Crushing. There may be a speed run that you have to do in this one. I don't know if it's in the other ones. No, it's definitely in Lost Legacy. There's definitely one in Lost Legacy. But no, the actual game, it's fun. You know, it's fine. Nothing too crazy. For the time, it was a crazy impressive game. I remember it because I played the second one first, and then I played Uncharted 1. And it's like after playing Uncharted 2, it's like Uncharted 1's fine. And that's still how it is today. Because most people have already played Uncharted 2 or 4. But yeah, Uncharted 1 still kind of holds up. You know, it's fun. It's a good time. And you know, these are all short games. Especially if you play on normal, they are super short games. Like 7 hours. But Uncharted 2, this is my third favorite game of all time. Right behind Kingdom Hearts 2 at 1, Sly 2 at 2, and then Uncharted 2 at 3, and then 4th is Elden Ring. But I'm a big sequel guy. And not the programming language. But Uncharted 2, I don't know, dude. Playing this when I was like 10 or 11, the set pieces for this game just blew me away. I've beaten this game probably 11, 12 times. And then the multiplayer was also fantastic. Now I'm not factoring in the multiplayer too much, but the multiplayer was fantastic. The story is okay. The characters are really good in this one, except the villain. The villain always sucks, except in Lost Legacy. But Uncharted 2, it wasn't as good as I remember as a kid. I will say that when I played it again recently. Let me make sure I get this right. Uncharted 2's... Oh, I'm trying to... No. Okay, I remember. Uncharted 2 overall is pretty great. It never has a bad moment from beginning, middle to end. It's all pretty great. Now, Uncharted 3 has probably the best second half of any Uncharted out there. Once you go to the airport and you get in the plane, you fall from the plane, like from then on, this game is awesome. It has an awesome ending. I love the whole city crumbling. It was so cool. The villain's okay. The story's pretty good. The first half was definitely really slow. Now, the Chateau is awesome. That was a demo level as well. The Chateau was an awesome level. But besides that, dude, first half, kind of boring. But still, had a lot of fun with this one. 4 out of 5, I think, is fair. So then, talk about little Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 has the best first half of any Uncharted game. So again, if you could combine Uncharted 4's first half with Uncharted 3's second half, you got a stew. I mean, you would have quite the video game. Because Uncharted 4, the first half is when, well, what's the first level? Oh God, I have no idea. You got me. Oh yeah, it's when you're like going through it's just a flash forward. But, the first level's like you're going through you're scuba diving, whatever, collecting treasure, and that's pretty lame. But dude, the heist is really sick. The whole level where you're planning the heist and you crash through, and then you go to the village where you go to the clock tower and the chase after the clock tower. That part's so sick. But then you get to the island. And the island's okay, but man, it is such a fall off from the rest of the game. But then again, Uncharted 4's second half is better than Uncharted 3's first half. So I may give it a 4.5. I think that's fair. Yeah, Uncharted 4, I was going in not expecting it to be as good as I remember. But, it was pretty much right there. Uncharted 4, great game. Decent 2 villains. But oh yeah, and in the first half you go to the I don't know where it is. You're going to like the cathedral and you're with your brother. Like that part's also really cool. I like that. It's like pretty parkour heavy. But dude, Uncharted Lost Legacy. I have not played this before. My first time playing it, I wasn't expecting much. This game kind of rocks. I think it has the best, well, it does not have the best first level. That is Uncharted 2. Well, this game has like an intro level and then it has its first real level. The first real level, this is the best in the series. Going through, it's somewhere in India, I think. I forget where Chloe's from. I think it's like where she's from, but you're going through like these rooftops and there's a chase scene at the end is so nice. And this is a really short game. The mission where you're in the open, you're driving the truck a lot, that takes up so much time. This game took the longest to get all the achievements, even though I think it's actually the shortest if you just play the game. Because of that second or third mission or chapter, and there's only like 9 chapters, I think. Maybe a little more than that. But man, when you're just driving around this huge open area with this truck doing all the extra content, that took up a lot of time. But no, this game is so solid throughout, except that chapter. This game has the best ending of any Uncharted. Also, the final fight or the final chapter, chasing the train with you're jumping from train to car to train, and then the final fight is so sick. This game kind of rocks. If you've not played Lost Legacy, give it a try. I think it's my second favorite. It's between it and 4. Now 4 is obviously longer, it has that going for it, but Lost Legacy, based on quality, I think it's better than Uncharted 4. Sue me, but that's what I think. Underdogs is a VR mech boxing game that is pretty fun. Now, I give it a 4. It may go down. It's a roguelike, but I think I have to show gameplay to get like...
But the first thing to mention is suit.
But Yeah, like you're controlling your arms are in, like you're in the cockpit and you move your arms to move the mech and you move around by like throwing your arms forward or whatever. But you get parts, and this is like the roguelike element. You can get parts to upgrade and different quirks. Um, and each part of your body has health. Your arms have health, and your main cockpit has health. Um, it's fun. It's fun to do like a run, but I don't know if you would ever play this game for a super long time. It's like this is the roguelike element. You can choose which path to go down, and then at the end of the day, you do a fight. And there's like factions. You know, it's super well made, and the art style rocks in this game. It looks so incredible in VR. Yeah, super cool VR game. If you've not played it, give it a try. It's like $20. Unpacking. You've probably heard of this game. You just take shit out of boxes and put it in certain places. I played it for a little bit. It's fine. Until You Fall is another VR game. It is another VR roguelike, actually. This game is a workout, man. Because you're just swinging your arms so much in this game, and then you have to stop momentarily and block a certain direction. 2020, that's earlier than I thought. It's been out for a while, 5 years almost. But yeah, it's a workout. Played it maybe, 4 hours. I haven't played it a lot. Oh, have I added the Light Brigade? I've played the Light Brigade now. I've done a run of the Light Brigade. It's on Quest. When you do their like Quest subscription, this was like the free game, which was cool. It's a roguelike first-person shooter. It was fun. I give it like a 3.5 as of right now. Subject to improve, but it's solid. Okay. Untitled Goose Game. It's fine. Like, I should probably go back and like get all the achievements for it. But you know about this game. You just do shit. That's it. Urban Reign. This is a really cool PS2 3D fighting, not fighting game. It's a 3D beat 'em up, but it's made by the developers of Tekken. And I actually got my friend to play this with me co-op, and we had a awesome time. But dude, some of the combos you can do in this game are so sick. No, dude, you can do like some yeah, dude, you can do some crazy ass flips. Who's like the flippy bitch? Oh, this dude, yeah, it's so sick. Awesome game. I actually owned it on PS2 as well. Vader Immortal. I played 1, 2, and 3 separately, but we'll just put it as a whole. It's fine. It's a fine starting VR game, but seeing Darth Vader is actually, you wouldn't think it'd be that cool. Oh, you just see him in VR. It's like, no, dude, that dude has aura. But the actual like story, the gameplay is kind of mid. Any kind of combat you do is really simple, or you're just deflecting bullets. But for one of my first VR experiences, pretty cool. I didn't play too much of Valheim, I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe 2 hours. I don't know if this is a fair rating. What does blue mean? Retired? I don't know if that's true. Just, I've played it. I should probably get rid of this rating. Yeah, I am. I haven't played nearly enough of it to give it a rating. Valorant. Played this on launch. I know people like shit on it. Dude, this game was so much fun at launch. Now I get it, if you're playing it in 2025, that is pretty depressing. But you had to be there. Playing it with friends was cool, especially since I didn't play CSGO. And this is kind of like my first real like tactical shooter, if you want to call it that. I had a great time with it. 3.5 seems fair to me. I would get pissed because I suck at this game, but still fun. Vampire Survivors. I have gotten... I think I have... Okay, so I got this on Game Pass. I have almost all the achievements. Like, I've done true, beat the Reaper or whatever. I've done all that. Really fun game. Why is it not a 5? I mean... I don't think it's worth a 5. I'm just gonna... I think it was a lot of fun. I put a lot of hours into it, but there's a lot, and there is a lot of variety, and I like that when it comes to these kind of games. But not a 5, 4.5. I think that's fair. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I've played maybe the first 3 hours of this. Seems really cool. Have yet to beat it. I need to go back and beat this. 4-2 is crazy. And yeah, Bloodline 2, we'll never get it, but it's cool to think we may at some time. But yeah, I need to go back and beat it. Vampire the Masquerade Justice is the VR game based on this universe. It's fine. Like, super simple. The most fun part about this is the parkour, kinda, where you feel like you're just lurking over enemies by going above them and doing some simple platforming over them. But besides that, it's a simple game. 3 out of 5. It's fair. Vampire. Played this close to launch, like maybe like late 2019, 2020. This is, I have all the achievements for it, and I remember this game because you have to do 2 playthroughs. And in the first playthrough, I got every achievement except for, beat the game on hard. So to get all the achievements, I beat this whole game again on the hard mode just to get that achievement. But yeah, this is like a, your choices matter kind of RPG mixed with, I don't want to say Dark Souls combat. I may be wrong. But I actually 3, maybe a little low, maybe 3.5. I remember liking this game a lot. I mean, I played it. Yeah, I gotta give it 3.5. I played it all again just for 1 achievement. Or no, it wasn't beat it on hard. I think it was like beat it and get like a certain ending or something. Like you had to get 2 endings. I forget, but I had to play it again for 1 achievement. So yeah, 3.5. Vanquish, this is funny. I actually just bought this on 360 like 3 days ago because I want to go back and play it. I do have it on Xbox. Like I bought it years ago through the Xbox store, and I have played it there. This is a short game. I never beat it, but I must have gotten close. This game is so sick. It is so over the top. 3rd-person, fast-paced shooter where you're just sliding around with you like rockets and you just slide around. And anytime you're aiming while doing a movement action, you slow down time. But yeah, I am going to go back and play this and beat it. I think a 4 is probably going to be where it stays, if I had to guess. Vertigo Remastered is a VR game. People call this the Half-Life of VR. I don't see that at all. Like the premise is you're at this cabin and there's a mountain in the distance and some shit goes wrong and you're stuck in the mountain eventually. Turns out they're doing experiments to contact the extraterrestrial, and you're fighting all these aliens or whatever. Like it was fine. It did get better in the second half. First half was really, really slow. Apparently Vertigo 2 is really good, but I haven't played it. Walkabout Mini Golf is so much fun. Dude, these courses are so awesome because it's in VR. It's not a real place. You can get pretty creative with the courses and what they look like and how they interact with each other. Like, dude, there's one set in Greece that is so much fun. I played that one a good bit. I played the basic one. Super, super chill game. And I think this has, multiplayer. I didn't play it multiplayer. I played it by myself. But man, awesome, awesome VR game. I think it's a must-own for VR. Saints and Sinners. It's funny. I gave it a 3.5. My game bugged. And I couldn't progress the story. And I'm like, I'm not playing this whole game again. I got like maybe 5 hours. No, like 4 or 5 hours in. Like some mission just won't activate. Or like it won't pop up on my mission feed. I'm just stuck with no mission. And I've definitely not beaten the game. But from what I did play, it was cool. It's an early VR. Oh, 2020. Well, early 2020. So yeah, pretty early VR game. The second one's apparently not that good. But from what I played, it's a fun, survival horror game. I remember that the humans in this game are tough. That they do not mess around. And it's actually hard to take them out. Now, maybe I suck. That's fair. But Still a fun game. Walking Dead, the Telltale series. Played this after watching PewDiePie play it way back when, but then I actually got it myself and played it. Had a lot of fun with it. Great interaction between the two characters. I forgot their names. One of these is named after her. I don't know. But yeah, had a lot of fun playing this. I don't think it's super long. I think it's a pretty short game. Yeah, I mean, like, this dude puts it perfectly. Awesome game. Wanderer is a VR puzzle game. A lot of these VR games are backloaded in the alphabet for some reason. It's a slow-paced puzzle game where you're kind of jumping between different settings in time. This one's in the moon. There's one like in the Amazon rainforest. There's one in an apartment. Apparently there's a second one coming out. It runs really well. I remember this being optimized pretty well, but I got bored after a while. Okay, last page. What did I add? Something. Warcraft 3. So I have played both of these. I know I have. I've played Frozen Throne more because my dad owned both of them, and I played them on his PC when I was a kid. I've not played them since. That's why I've not rated them. But I have played both of these. I do want to play these at some point because they are super important RTS games. I'll get to it eventually, but for the meantime, they're just sitting here. They look cool, especially Frozen Throne, because that deals with the Lich King. Warhammer Bolt Gun, got all the achievements in this. I did a real playthrough, and then you have to do another playthrough on the hardest difficulty, and I just turned on all the cheats. You can turn on the cheats. Hard difficulty was beaten. Congrats. This game's fine. I don't know. I think it's lacking some of the sauce, if you want to put it that way. It's a fine game, but I'm not going to go back and play it anytime soon. Space Marine, dude, this disappointed me. I played this last summer in Japan on my Steam Deck. And maybe that's my fault. You know, maybe I should play it on something else. But, man, it was boring. I was super bored playing this game. I have not completed it. As a matter of fact, I think I have abandoned it. But I was like, okay, is this game gonna get good at any time? I got like 3 hours in, maybe. No, it never got good, so I just dropped it. I stopped playing it. Played the Shadow of the Erd Tree instead. Now, Space Marine 2, I do want to play. This game does look pretty sick. The fact that they're this close worries me a little bit. Considering this game looks way better, just objectively. But yeah, the first Space Marine, couldn't be me. Age of Sigmar Tempest Fall is a VR game. This game sucks so bad. The combat felt so like you would tap an enemy and they just go flying. I don't think the environments looked cool. I remember that about this game, and that's pretty easy given the Warhammer setting. But yeah, dude, this was not it. I did not have fun with the combat, and when your game is all about combat in VR and it's not good, like, I dropped it within an hour. I've not completed it. I don't know why it does that. Vermintide 2. So Vermintide 2, I have played a decent amount. I think I have beaten like every mission. Is Darktide on here? I may have done Darktide already. Darktide. From what I've played, I like Darktide. Like a 4. Darktide. So I was so excited for Darktide. Because, you know, it's in this super dark, I don't know why I'm super a lot, but it's in this dark setting. It looks a lot more grungier than Vermintide 2. You're dealing with guns now, which is like, okay, this is like Left 4 Dead, right? And it came out, and it was rough at first. I remember, you know, I couldn't run the game really well, but I still played it for like 3 hours. Then I'm like, I don't know. I really can't run this game well at all. But then I got a new graphics card. They did a huge update on this game. Played it again. Played it for like 8 hours. Loved it. Had a lot of fun with this. I played it through Game Pass. I don't know if it's still on Game Pass or not. But no, like, once this game like actually works, It is a super fun game to play. I didn't play it with friends either. This was totally solo. I bet if I played it with friends, it'd be a 4 or 5, or maybe a 5. But Vermintide 2, I think I played with friends. Mainly it was by myself. I've not played the first one. Sometimes this game feels better than Left 4 Dead 2. There are points in this game where I'm like, oh my god, this is so much fun. There are so many enemies on screen. I'm doing so much. We're all working together. And you're just cleaving through tons of enemies. It's such an awesome feeling that Left 4 Dead really does not emulate the same way. Like this game, you feel like a machine mowing down all the rats. The Skaven, sorry. But man, awesome game. If you have a group of friends, this game's always super cheap. Try out Vermintide 2. WarioWare Smooth Moves. Played this maybe an hour and a half, but that's enough. You know, this game, the same mini games over and over again. It's fun. I'll give it a 4.5. I only played it for a little bit. I don't care. I think this is a fair rating. Watch Dogs 1 and 2. So Watch Dogs, I was so excited for when it came out, because I saw the trailer like everyone else did. I'm like, this looks so sick, and I didn't keep up with like any of the launch news, so I thought it was gonna be I thought it was gonna be the same thing. I played it on Xbox One, and then I got this. I may have gotten this on launch, but yeah, I got it on launch, and then I played it. I liked it a lot. I played it a lot. I played the multiplayer mode a lot, which is where you're trying to hack someone, and they're trying to. It's hide and seek is what it is. But you can use cameras as the person hacking and hack them from the cameras, which was pretty fun. But I still liked the game. I remember liking it a lot. For Watch Dogs 2, I never beat it, but I can recognize it is a better game than Watch Dogs. If I actually stuck through with Watch Dogs 2 and beat it, I think I played it near launch as well. But I played this game a decent bit, actually. I wonder how close I was to beating it. But yeah, Watch Dogs 2, it is better than Watch Dogs, but Watch Dogs does kind of have some sauce. I'm not even going to lie. Watch Dogs had the sauce. Because this takes place in Chicago. Great setting for this game. Because it was in Chicago, because I remember the promotional material. It's because Chicago has the most CCTV cameras in the country per city. But it was a great setting. But then again, this is like in what, San Francisco? Yeah, San Francisco. It's still a pretty good setting, but I actually like Chicago more than San Francisco. Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resorts, I'll do these at the same time. Dude, can't go wrong with Wii Sports or Wii Sports Resorts. I prefer Wii Sports Resort. I think you should too, just because it has more games. It even has golfing. Does this have... I know it has table tennis. I actually don't remember if it has tennis. It doesn't have baseball, but it has basketball. Like, it doesn't have boxing, but it has the one where you're... It's the sword fight on the platform. Like, that was also really fun. This also has bowling. Like, it has 2 of the games. See, I think Resort's better. I actually played the one where you're flying in the helicopter over the island a lot. Woohoo Island or Wushu Island. But yeah, awesome games. The Witcher 3. I played this in 2016, so a year after launch. And I did the thing where I played half of it, came back like 3 months later, beat the second half. Does that warrant a 4-star? I don't know. I need to play this game again. It's been a long time since almost a decade. I've not played any of the DLC or the expansions, and apparently Blood and Wine is the best expansion of all time. But I do remember having a lot of fun collecting the armors in this game, getting all the ingredients for those. I didn't take the whole like being optimized for your next monster fight as seriously as you should have, probably. I just kind of went in and hoped for the best. But the story I remember being pretty good. The villain like almost never is present, I remember correctly, the leader of the Wild Hunt. But I'm excited for the 4th one. I'll probably play this again close to when Witcher 4 comes out, and I may play Witcher 2, because I actually have played Witcher 2, like maybe 1 hour of it. But you know, is that worth putting on the list? Who knows? I will not play Witcher 1. Looks a little too jank, looks a little too old. Plus I just don't have time. The Witness is one of the better puzzle games ever made. I remember when I played this, I looked up like, where do I go next? Because I was just so lost in this game, and you can get lost, and a lot of the solutions aren't easily, identifiable. But I remember playing this game. I think I beat it. No, I definitely did not beat it. No, I didn't beat this because I don't think I did, at least. I don't remember, but it was a lot of fun using the environment a lot of the time to figure out the puzzles. Witness, great puzzle game. Wolfensteins. I've played Wolfenstein: The New Order and the Old Blood recently. I was gonna play Wolfenstein 2, but it's pretty hard to get all the achievements in Wolfenstein 2 because there's one achievement where you have to like beat the game on the hardest difficulty and don't die. But Wolfenstein: The New Order got all the achievements in this. Really fun. First person shooter. Did I rate the Old Blood higher? I did. I don't remember much about it. I just played it. I just beat it. Like, I'm trying to think of. I remember the mission where you're in like the hospital in the very beginning and you're given the two. Well, the first mission's pretty cool in this game. Or is that the second game? No. The first mission is cool in this game where you land at the beach. That's nice. And the final boss like really fucked me up until I figured out, oh, it's just like you have to know when to move. That's right. You had to beat the game, then you only had to beat the last mission on the hardest difficulty, which was nice. I remember it being solid. I mean, I got all the achievements, so it must be worth something. Old Blood. I remember this being better because it does like the first half is you're escaping, it's a prison escape, and the second half it's like a zombie. Like you're just killing like a lot of zombies a lot of the time. The final boss you can cheese on the hardest difficulty, which is nice. A standalone expansion? I would kind of consider it its own game. But yeah, I've not played Youngblood or Cyberpilot. This is the VR one. But yeah, Wolfenstein 2 I played a long time ago, probably close to launch. This is the first mission where you're in the wheelchair, I'm pretty sure. But I remember this game being so sick. I remember the story being cool. The characters are, whatever. But yeah, the combat in these games is really what kind of like sells it. Oh yeah, in the first one, you also get to like control the mech at the prison. That's really cool. I need to play this one again. I give it 5 stars. Is that fair? It's been a while. I don't know if it would stay 5 stars, but I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna trust my previous self. Like whenever I got this on here like a year ago or maybe. I may have had better memory of it then. Wo Long, The Final Dynasty rocks. Played this close to launch because it's on Game Pass. Got all the achievements in this as well. Heavy reliance on parrying, or its version of parrying. Super fast pace, which I like. I kind of sped through this game. I don't think it was too difficult. Lu Bu is difficult in this game. I remember that. But besides that, once you get this combat system, you kind of got it. And yeah, tons of fun. World Ends With You, I've only played a little bit of. I don't know if I'm like bad, but this game was tough. Managing the 2 different characters on the 2 different screens, like I was having a tough time. Like I was getting my ass kicked a lot. So I've kind of shelved. Yeah, shelf is fair. I do want to come back to this game and beat it, but for now I'm not too worried about going back and beating it. Neo: The World Ends With You also looks really cool. I think I have it on PS4 or Switch. That's all that released on, right? No, it's on PC apparently. But yeah, this game seems fun, but man, I was getting my ass kicked by it. World of Horror, played this a little bit on Game Pass, not too much. It's like I don't know if it's a mystery game. Hellish roguelite with turn-based combat. Okay, definitely not a mystery game. I've played it. I guess that's all I can say about it. World of Warcraft. My dad has played this game since launch. He's still playing it. I give it a 5 out of 5 just because, dude, this is definitely a more like objective take. I have played it. I've played it actually. I've gotten my highest character I've gotten to is like 47. And then like a couple other characters into like the 20s or 30s. Um, but man, this game is so cool. It's so big. It's so big. And it's like, yeah, it should be because they've been working on it for 20 plus years. It's like, fair enough. But still, that does take away from the fact just how big and diverse this game is, how cool some of the raids are. The gear system is so sick. Like it's all so well refined. But yeah, like if you said World of Warcraft's the best game of all time, it's like, you know what, fair enough. Can't really argue with you there. Well, I could, but that's a fair take to have, I should say. XCOM. I remember liking XCOM 1 more than XCOM 2. I should not have a rating for XCOM 2. I got like 2 hours into this game. That's not nearly enough for a game like this. I do want to go back and play it, but I think what I liked about XCOM 1, I don't know, it's been a while since I've played these. I do need to play it again, so I put it on the backlog. But I don't know, man, it's a fun like, would you call it a tactics? It's like a tactics strategy game, maybe. I don't know what it's called officially. But yeah, XCOM Chimera Squad I played for maybe 2 hours. It's whatever. But XCOM Enemy Unknown, I don't know. I remember liking this one more than 2. And that's why I played it more. I don't think I ever beat it. But I had a ton of fun playing it. I need to give these another shot. Okay, wait. Yeah. How much have I played XCOM Enemy Unknown? Hold on. Yeah, 15 hours. I played, like, I remember liking it a lot. I can't remember anything about it, though. XCOM 2? 5? Chimera Squad? 3? Like, I don't know. I definitely need to play it again. But yeah, I remember, I'll move on. But yeah, really fun game. XCOM 2, I need to give it another try. Xenoblade Chronicles, got halfway through it and I've kind of dropped it. I don't know if I'll go back to it or not. It's fine. The combat is pretty boring to me. I don't know. I'd rather just have it commit to either turn-based or like live. But what I hate about this game is you'll use one of your skills, like a break or something, just to do something so you're not just slashing at the air. You'll use it, and then the boss, usually a boss, will use a skill that you needed your old skill that you just used in order to cancel their skill. And that happened way too much, I remember, and that pissed me off. So I'm like, bro, I just used the skill. Like that character's dead now. The world though in this game is so cool. Such a sick environment. The story seemed, whatever. But 4 might be a little high. I'm gonna keep it there, I did play like, 30 hours of this? I got almost halfway through it. I got to like the top of the first thing. And I met I went to the Capitol. I met the daughter. She went through her little trial and all that. X-Men Legends, played this with some friends. Pretty fun. I played as Knight. Oh god, what's his name? He's a 1 cost 2 power in Marvel Snap. It's not Night Stalker. Oh no. What is he? No. X-Men Nightcrawler. Yes, I played as Nightcrawler, and it was fun because you could just go through walls and just leave your friends behind and progress without them. But we had a lot of fun playing this. I played this with 3 other people. We never beat it, of course. You can never do that. But yeah, still a lot of fun. Yakuza. Yakuza 0, I loved to death. I got all the achievements in this game. It took 118 hours. Story, fantastic. Combat, really fun. A little too reliant on items, in my opinion. Like, you better be stocked with health potions in this game. And weapons break the game eventually. But man, this game's story is so sick. Sure, it has its funny moments, but the story is actually really good. The side content is so much fun. In that whole 118 hours, I never was bored. I was never bored with this game. 100%ing it was really fun. I'm trying to think, like, even the side missions where it's like win mahjong or do this thing and go. I love like this game got me into like Japanese mahjong, and I used to have like, well, okay, Yakuza 0, fantastic game. Kiwami, why do I have this at 4.5? I've played like 6 hours of this, which is not nearly enough for a game this big. But I have this installed just so I can play mahjong. Now, funnily enough, it came off Game Pass recently, so I had to uninstall it, so I can't play mahjong anymore unless I buy the game. I can't be doing that. But Kiwami was good. Again, I got to like chapter 6 or 7, like 6 hours in. It was not hitting the same. The combat seemed, the similar, pretty fun. It's the same setting, which is a little lame, but almost all of them take place in Kamurocho, I think is what it's called. But yeah, I didn't get too much into this before, just kind of dropping it. Now that it's not on Game Pass, I don't know when I'm going to go back to it, because I don't have it on Steam either. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is the free-to-play Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. I played it for a decent amount, and then like everyone figured out you can just create the best deck, and like it's not even fun to play against people at that point. But Legacy of the Duelist was really awesome. This is like the primarily single player where you go through the different kinds of Yu-Gi-Oh! I had seen the first 3 seasons of just Yu-Gi-Oh! I never saw Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Now, I saw every season except for the final one in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't remember how many seasons there were, actually. But I had a lot of fun with this game. It was fun going up against the story, the story events, using certain decks that you were forced to use and try to figure out, how to win. But never got into the multiplayer. Had a great time, though. Zenith Nexus is, damn. So this was the first big VR MMO game. This was kind of meant to like be a big deal for VR, and I bought it on release. I played it on release for like maybe 5 hours. It's whatever. Damn, no one rated this above a 4. Only one above a 3. Oh, there's like only like 10 people that have rated this. But only 21 people said they played it. I thought this game, I think did really well. Straight fucking ass. But I don't know. It was fine. It was pretty cool at first, admittedly. But once you got past like, oh yeah, this is the city. Like there's other players. Look, there's other players, and we're in the city. We're doing things. Once you get past that, it's like, okay, this is just kind of a boring game. So yeah, 2.5 is fair. And then finally, Zone of the Enders. I could probably rate this game. I got pretty far, but I've not beaten it. But then again, it's been a long time since I've played it. But yeah, this is Hideo Kojima, right? Yeah. I remember it being pretty fun. It's just a simple mech combat. I like the camera work in this game when you go into combat with another mech. Like the camera, like kind of focus, like hard stops, and you're moving around. The camera like just kind of keeps a set distance away from you. Or not. I don't know how to explain it. So let me just pull it up. It's the last game. Might as well. It's got like a remaster on PS3, I think. Yeah. And there was a demo for Rising Revengeance, I'm pretty sure, included. But yeah, I played this on PS2. Yeah, here we go. Like the camera kind of shifts. You like, you do your thing, the camera stays still, then it locks back in whenever you're done. But this kind of like this is cool. This is cool. We're doing it live. But yeah, what is it, the second runner? Is the second one? The second runner, yeah. I never played this. I do want to have it. I don't own it either. I need to get it and try it out because I think it's better than this one. Damn, way better, supposedly. But yeah, that's every game. Cool. So let's go over what I'm playing now. So this is kind of like active, and I could add Baldur's Gate 3 to this. The issue is like Baldur's Gate 3 is not a high priority for me right now. Right now, my main game is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. 4.7 is crazy. That is crazy work. I think that's the highest any game has gotten. Like I don't think there's one above 4.3, 4.7. There's a couple. Yeah, 4.66 is the highest. Oh, it's at 4.61. So I'd say 4.7. But again, for it to just have come out and it already garnered the 6th highest rated spot, it's like, dude, come on. But I'll say this: the game is really, really good so far. The game is really good. I'm through 3.5 hours in. The combat feels good. The parrying feels good. The dodging feels snappy. I like that there are certain attacks you have to jump, where the attack will hit every member of your party, but you can jump it and then do a counter attack. And like this game has sauce, like for sure. The characters look cool whenever they're doing an action. The story's interesting. There's an interesting premise. I've not gotten further into it to get any real meat, but I've kind of gotten spoiled on the ending and like what's really going on, like what's going on. Although not too much. I'm not going to say it, of course. But yeah, combat's great. Music is really, really good. I was going into this thinking this better be the best soundtrack I've ever heard to get this much praise that I've been hearing it getting. It's pretty good. It may be up there, and it's a orchestral soundtrack, which I'm not a huge fan. Like they're fine. I'm just not gonna love them. It's really the female lead singer who's kind of carrying the soundtrack. She is doing an incredible work. She has an incredible voice that goes well with the music. But yeah, so far having a lot of fun with it. I'm hoping to beat it within the next 5 days. Let's talk about Baldur's Gate 3. I am in Act 3. I think I am in Baldur's Gate now. I'm about to talk to the current king of Baldur's Gate. So again, I'm probably halfway through the game. It's just, I don't know. I rushed the first 2 acts of this game. And then I just put it down and just not gone back to it really. I played a couple, like maybe 5 hours the last couple of weeks. 2 sessions. One was like 3, one was 2. And dude, I know if I play this and like decide to lock in, I will beat this game within, a week. It's just putting that much time away for this game. I actually need to do it. But I have these other games to worry about. Gisant, I'm playing on Xbox Series S right now. It's a simple, climbing puzzle game. Will not be higher than a 4, I don't think. I'm doing it mainly for the achievements, just to, I don't know, just because this game, I remember Xbox unveiled it. I'm like, that looks kind of interesting. And apparently it's easy achievements, so I'll do that. I have like 2 hours left in this game. It's not long at all. KOTOR 2, I will probably beat when I'm in North Carolina. My family's doing a vacation there the next couple of weeks, just for a week. And I'll have my Steam Deck, so this is what I'll probably play on my Steam Deck. Try to beat it there. So far, it's pretty fun. I think KOTOR 1 is a better start, because KOTOR 1, you start in the city, like Coruscant maybe. And I remember that being fantastic, especially when you go down into the lower levels. That was really, really fun, because it kind of kicked my ass when I first played it. KOTOR 2, the first main area, well, the mining base was really lame. But the first real area with you have to make a decision, it was okay. But I'm excited to play more of it, just because it's KOTOR, dude. Jeanne d'Arc, I'm playing on my phone when I go on the treadmill. I probably have, 9 hours left of this game, 9-10 hours. Only 9 more encounters. It's fun. It's my first tactics RPG I've really put time into. So, having fun with that. The story kind of sucks, although it's pretty cool. One character gets burned alive at the stake, and it comes out of nowhere, because this is a pretty lighthearted game for the most part, but it's kind of taking a dark turn, which is cool to see. Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, really far down on my priority queue. It's just that I love the first 3. I've never played Thieves in Time. I don't know. It was on PS3. We had a PS3. I don't know if we just couldn't afford it, or if I don't know. I never asked for it. But I played the first area. Seems fine. And then Metaphor ReFantasio. I've put 13 hours into this game so far. I want to play this once I finish these 4. Like, these 4 will definitely be finished within 2 weeks. I don't think I'm going to start anything new because I'm going to be away from my apartment for 2 weeks, and it's just going to be, I want to finish this before I leave in like in a couple days. And then I want to finish these 3 when I'm in North Carolina, or no, these 2 the next couple days, because this is on my Xbox and I'm not going to be bringing it. I'm just going to be bringing the Steam Deck. And then I'll finish this on my phone and this on the Steam Deck when I'm in North Carolina. So then once these 3 go away, I just have Baldur's Gate 3, Sly Cooper, and Metaphor. I don't think I have anything else. Let me check. Like, oh yeah, check this out, by the way. We are loaded, boys. 718 uncategorized. We got all these over here, dude. That does not include 91 VR games. Like, we're over 800 games. Like, we're gaming, okay? Risk of Rain 2, I've started playing again a little bit. Slay the Spire, I play whenever I want. Like, sure, I'm technically playing it. Songs of Conquest, I want to check out. Project Zomboid, I played for 15 minutes. I really want to do like a complete playthrough of Skyrim VR. It's so much fun. Dying Light, I'll play Dying Light 1 and 2 before the Beast comes out. I have played 1 and 2 before, just never beat them. I played a lot of Dying Light 1. Must have been on 360 or Xbox One, sorry. Destiny 2, like I put 7 hours into it. And this is on Steam, I put 7 hours. I played it on launch on Xbox. Baldur's Gate 3, it says 44 and a half. I think I'm actually around 30, 33. I think I left it on overnight one time. Shadows of Doubt, really, really fun detective game. It sucks though, because like the development of this game is just hit at such a standstill. Like there's this update. Like this game could do so much more. And it has such great bones right now, and like the developer's just not fleshing out the muscle as much as they should be. Dude, Rainbow Six Vegas, I played this on PS3 when I was like a kid, and like a lot of my friends want to play this. But here's Ultra Kill. 28 minutes? I feel like I've definitely played more than 28 minutes of this game. Hey, caught. 4K, you got me. I got it. Well, that's embarrassing. But yeah, we want to play Vegas. Returning, like this category is kind of like, you know, games I'll go back to and play whenever, you know, Balatro. Like these are mostly roguelikes. Isaac, Caves of Cud was really fun. Do I have Caves of Cud? Caves of Cud is hard, dude. I have yet to get like a run that lasts more than 40 minutes. Now I really should just play the mode where it's not a roguelike. You just play the game normally, because this game is so cool. Wait, yeah, put it on. Yeah, Caves of Cud is so much fun. I've played what? 4.5 hours? Again, and every run lasts on average 20 minutes. Like I'm dying, coming back, starting another one, dying, coming back, starting another run. This 4.5 hours is in like the same starting area. But man, it's fun. Balatro put some decent time into that. Enter the Gungeon, I want to go back and play. I played this on PC, I played it on Xbox. I played it on Switch as well. Snap, I mainly play on my phone, but dude, still 14 hours. Loop Hero, what, 15 minutes? Yeah, I tried it. I'm not going to try it out anymore. Halls of Torment. But yeah, these like, why did I bring up my Steam? Oh yeah, I do have like a backlog section in Steam. You know, Against the Storm, City Building Roguelike, Arma 3, Bioshock 2 I do need to play. I need to play Bioshock 2 and Bioshock Infinite before Judas comes out. Cyberpunk is not really a backlog game. I can remove this. Condemned Criminal Origins I do want to play. Cultic is really made by one guy, by the way. Super, super sick game made by one person. I played Cyberpunk. I've beaten Cyberpunk 82 hours. I've not played the DLC. I've not played this game since launch, essentially. But yeah, this is like, you know, the backlog on Steam, but we can go into the backlog on here and then I'll end the video. Terranigma is a European only SNES game. Yeah, one of the few never been released in North America. A boy named Ark whose fate is to resurrect the earth and to contribute to the evolution of life. Apparently, it's a really good role-playing game. That's all I know. And it has a super sick, like, cover. Resistance, I want to play the Resistance games again. Stellar Blade, whenever this game's, like, under $30, I'll pick it up. But until then, I just don't have... There's not good enough a reason to, pay $60 for this. I'm not in the rush. Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, I do want to play. These games are apparently incredible. And I love the SMT games. I love 3, I love 4, I love 5. And this definitely seems more like 3. So, well, it's also just a PS2 game. Warhammer 2, talked about that. You know, The Order, Xenogears. Apparently this game is incredible. Like one of the best games of all time. I need to play this. It's just so expensive. It's like $100 plus on PlayStation 1. Plague Tale Requiem. Onimusha is now definitely kind of high prio because there's a new Onimusha game coming out. And I have technically played this maybe 30 minutes. But yeah, I have 1 and 2. XCOM again. Witcher 2. Ninja Gaiden 2. So I played Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1 last semester. But now there's Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. So I may just play that instead of Ninja Gaiden 2. Metro Last Light, because I had played Metro 2033. I was really underwhelmed by this game. Hopefully this one's better. Proteus is cool, you know, just a boomer shooter. Chrono Trigger, need to play this. Again, it's like the same thing with Xenogears, apparently one of the best games of all time. Shadows of Doubt's not a backlog anymore. Ninja Gaiden 3, sure. Chaos Theory, oh my god. I have every single Splinter Cell original on Xbox. I bought them all on Xbox. They're like $5 a piece. I am so excited to play them. The first one, this one, and Pandora tomorrow. I'm so excited because this is the only one I've not played. Well, I played the first level. I don't remember where I played it. Maybe on PC. I think I have it on Steam. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, super excited for that. Deadpool. Ni no Kuni's tough because I played the first half of this game and then just never went back to it. I think I was getting hard. Like, I never really used the Pokemon-esque system. I just had the same dudes in every time. And it was getting to a point where I was getting destroyed by every encounter I came up against. So I need to try it again. Saints Row 2, Zero Time Dilemma is like a mystery game. I want to play it in Japanese once my Japanese is like, maybe in a year it'll be good enough to play this in Japanese. Planescape Torment, really, really cool Western, like CRPG. I really want to play it. Prototype. KOTOR 2 is not really a backlog anymore. I'm playing it now. Thieves in Time, again, not really a backlog. I'm playing it now. Wait, did I not just... Okay. Rise of Ronin, I do want to play. It's too expensive right now. Gravity Rush 2, I like the first one. Last Light Redux, bro, what are we doing? Just have one of them. It'll be Redux that I play. I played Jak and Daxter as a kid. I need to actually go back and beat it. Shadow of War, I need to play. But yeah, I'm just look at these. Like, this video is already long enough. Any that stand out? Yeah, Vampire the Masquerade, definitely. Metro Exodus. The Tomb Raider games, I may just go back and play the trilogy. Far Cry 2, I need to go back and play. San Andreas is the only GTA game I've not played, like post 2002. I've played Liberty City Stories. I've played Vice City Stories. I technically have played San Andreas, but not for very long. Now that Borderlands 4 is announced, I need to play Borderlands 3. Again, I have played this. There are plenty of games I have played that I've not marked as played. I played this for like 4 hours because it was free for a weekend, I think. Max Payne 1, 2, and 3 I would love to replay. It's just that I've never played the second one. Skyward Sword I played as a kid. I remember liking it, but I never actually beat it, so I need to give it another try. Mario Galaxy 2 I've not played. I've played the first one a lot. What did I give it? That's fine. Close to a 4. It's close. But yeah, 2 is probably going to be incredible. And then final one. 1,000 Year Door I need to play. I have it on GameCube. Phantom Liberty I mentioned earlier, Bioshock I mentioned, Persona 5 Strikers I have installed on my PS5. It's just getting time consuming. The first Max Payne, Max Payne 1, 2, and 3. Dragon's Dogma 2, whatever it's cheap enough, I'll get. It's still like $40 on sale, and I'm not in the rush. Halo 3, I've played the multiplayer. I've never beaten the campaign. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim is like some kind of strategy game. I have it on Switch. It's supposed to be really good. Final Fantasy X, fair. I have it on PS2. I have a CRT. That's going to be awesome. Fire Emblem Three Houses, I do want to play, especially since I've now played John d'Arc, a tactics RPG. I think it's a genre I could definitely get into. Then Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, I have played for about 4 hours. My brother brought his PS5 home, and this, I got to play it there. It's solid. From what I played, it's super solid, but I need to play more of it. Sea of Stars, I'll get to eventually. I'm in no rush to play this. And then Majora's Mask, I do have the gold cart on N64. I need to play this. And I'm super excited too, because I played Ocarina, right? Yeah, Ocarina held up so it's held up so well for a game almost 30 years old. That's it. Dude, that's it. That's the whole backlog. You all know my whole life story now. Oh, dude, Hacknet, dude, that game's so sick. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, especially if you made it this far. I doubt almost anyone's listening right now, but that's fine. It's more of a therapeutic thing for me, if anything, and you just happen to be a attentive audience. But I don't know. I enjoy talking about video games. I enjoy thinking about video games. It's a great distraction. It's a great source of entertainment. I'm gonna keep playing them. I'm gonna play video games, you know, as long as I can, which hopefully is a long time. Yeah, that's it. Nothing more to say. See y'all in another video, maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna make more videos. I don't think it's for me. I usually don't have the, you know, drive, or I don't know if drive is the right word. I don't feel impassioned to make videos. There's one I have that is almost done, but I just have not worked on it. I don't know why. I do enjoy talking about video games. I enjoy talking to an audience that's not like directly in front of me, or that I have to respond to immediately. But I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know, but I do appreciate you watching, and yeah, see ya.